Hey guys, the word of the week that I'd like to bring to you today is the word believe. So, over the last week, I've been spending time in the library and writing out my goals and writing out what I want to achieve over the next year or so. And while I was doing that, I started talking to other students in the library as well, and we started talking about what we wanted to do. And I shared my ideas and what I wanted to do, and I was hit with quite a lot of doubt. I had people giving me responses such as, how you know you're gonna make it? I know somebody who tried to do exactly the same thing and, it didn't work. Or, how do you know you're different from every other motivational speaker? You know what I mean? So, I was hit with a lot of doubt and I was like, yo, man, I've not even started yet. You know what I mean? So, um, before I walked in the library that day, I was feeling pretty self assured because I've been working on this plan for a few days at that moment in time. And I was like, yeah, I got this. But after those conversations, I was a little bit like, well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But it wasn't like a large amount of doubt, just a little bit, but enough for me to be like, So I started talking to my friends Sam and Victor, who've been a big help to me. And we came to the conclusion that it's important that you learn to believe in yourself first before anybody else does. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then nobody else will believe in you. So, and it's weird because when you believe in yourself as well, other people do believe in you. It's like it attracts them and it's contagious. So, like for example, like at this moment in time, I'm working in retail, and let's say I had like an awful fashion sense. I'm pretty well dressed though, but let's just say I have an awful fashion sense, and I'm serving this customer, and I pick out like the worst possible outfit ever, but I believe that, oh, this is it, this is good, you should buy it, this is swag. But yeah, let's say I did that and I serve the customer, more than likely they will buy the thing that I'm selling simply because I believe in the product and I believe that is good, because I'll be conveying it through the way, I'm going about, talking about the product, the way I'm selling it to them. um, and they will buy it simply because I believe in it. So it's important that you believe in yourself first before anybody else does. So I've highlighted 3 ways that you can tell whether or not you believe in something or not. Hopefully they'll help you. So number one, how to know that you believe in something is the words that you use. So like when you're under pressure, you find out what you really believe. So let me give you a good example. Let me think of like Conor McGregor, for example. He's a fighter. Look him up if you don't know who he is. He's sick. But if you look at his interviews before the fights, most times he can just look the other opponent in the eye and say this: "I'm gonna smash your face in the first round." Bam. I just sit there, and he won't move, he won't say nothing. And then you can look at the other guy who's gonna be fighting against Conor McGregor, and he will be saying, "Man, I'm gonna just go out there and do my best, and hopefully, it'll be a good fight, but it's gonna be close." You can tell that the other guy doesn't fully believe that he can beat Conor McGregor. Whereas Conor McGregor is like, yo, I'm gonna smash his face in. And many people like see that as arrogance, but that's not arrogance. That's confidence. That's full on belief. Because like sometimes we try to play humble by saying, I'm going to try to do this, or I hope that I make it. Really, what you're saying is, I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to do this, but let me just go for it and see what happens. You're not fully convinced that you're going to be able to do it. Because we don't vote for prime ministers who say, I'm going to try and change, the way things are going. No, we want somebody who's going to say, I will. So it's in the little, phrases that you use, it's the little subtle things that you say. Because when you don't commit to what you're saying, you don't commit to the vision that you want to do, you're setting yourself up for failure. You've not burnt all your ships. You've got like a retreat plan. You've set yourself up for failure. So listen to what you're saying. Right. Number two, your actions. So when you truly believe in something, your actions will follow suit. You act in accordance to what you believe. So I've given you examples of when I said I used to play football, and when I did, I got released by a few clubs, and I remember there was an opportunity where I could have had a trial at Everton, and I was telling people, yeah, I'm going to be a footballer, I'm going to try and make it in the football game, and the day for that trial came at Everton, and I didn't turn up. I just didn't go. Why? Simply because I was afraid, and I didn't truly believe that I could make it. Because I was looking at all the reasons why I couldn't make it. Because I've been released by a lot of clubs and failed at a lot of trials at that point in time. So my actions showed that I didn't believe that I could make it because I simply didn't even go to the trial. You know what I mean? So, because I'm so afraid of failure. So your actions will show whether or not you believe in something. So you should act in accordance to what you say you believe. So if you say, I believe that um, I'm gonna sell loads of clothes, for example, you go out there and you go approach as many customers as you can to sell the clothes that you want to sell because you're acting in accordance to what you believe. Yeah, so your actions. And number three, peace. So when you truly believe something, you don't really feel like you need to have something to prove. You won't feel like you need to go out and say, yo, I'm gonna make it. Let me tell you why I'm gonna make it. You don't need to prove your point. You can just sit there and chill out. Because when you believe in something, you have peace about it. You're like, yep, I'm gonna make it, regardless of what anybody else says. So even when you're going through hard times, um, the temptation will always be there to say, man, I don't know if I can do this, and you can give up. But in those times, as weird as it sounds, you'll have peace. You have peace, like, it's okay. Things may not be going right the way I want them right now. However, I'll get through this and I'll make it. So those are three indicators: your words, your actions, and your peace. And in order to keep believing what you're doing, I encourage you guys to keep listening to faith-filled messages. So keep looking at all the reasons why you can achieve something. Look at you know, all the possible things that you have going for you. So like in terms of me and these videos, like when I started out, I was a little bit nervous, and I'm getting used to it now as I'm progressing. I'm getting better. Well, at least I'd like to think I'm getting better. But what I've done is, from all the encouraging messages that I've got from you guys when I started out, loads of people saying nice things and say, yeah, keep going, you can do this, you're good. What I've done is I've taken photos and screenshots of all the nice messages that you guys have sent me, and I've kept them all together on my phone, so that when sometimes, when I'm feeling like, man, I don't know if I can put out a video today, or I don't feel like putting out a video today, I've got all those nice messages to keep me going, because I'm looking at, all the positive feedback that I'm getting, and looking at all the reasons why I can do more videos. And yeah, so what I mean, keep filling yourself up with faith-filled messages and looking at all the reasons why you can do what you want to do. Yeah, so believe in yourself, people. Okay, I think I'm done now. That's good. Yeah.